Hi everyone. It's rude not to be out in the sunshine today. I'm on very uneven ground, so I hope I don't keep falling over. And it's quite windy. I hope the microphone doesn't pick all that up. I've also got sheep. So if you'd like to join me down on the mat, we'll make a start. So let's begin our practice today. Just taking a moment just to settle into your surroundings. Start to allow your body to soften and relax. Become aware of your breathing. And take your awareness up to the crown of your head. And slowly scan down through your body. Building up that picture in your mind of how your body feels today. And then from your body, bring your awareness into the activities in your mind. Be aware of the thoughts and the feelings that are in your mind today. Don't try and resist them or block them. Don't try and change them. Just notice they're there. But if you can now, let those thoughts go. Rather than holding on to them, rather than engaging with them. Let them drift away. And then bring your awareness back to your breathing. And follow the breath as it comes in and goes out. And finally, take a moment to set your intention for this morning's practice. And to remind yourself of your motivation for taking part in this practice today. So let's start to bring some movement into the body now. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Circle your ankles. Circle your wrists. Stretch your fingers out wide and point your toes. And then clench your hands into a fist and pull your toes back up towards your shins. Relax your hands, relax your feet. Slowly turn the head from side to side. And then relax your neck and allow your head to rest on the mat. Bring your feet up off the ground, bend your knees, hug your knees up towards your chest. And then extend your feet up towards the ceiling or the sky. Point your toes and gently pull back. Ease the tension off, relax your ankles. Allow your knees to bend, bring the soles of the feet down to the ground. Extend your arms out to the sides, knees and ankles together. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees over towards the left. Inhale back to the centre. And exhale over to the right. Inhale back to the centre. Draw your arms into your sides. Turn over onto your side. Come up to seated. Hands to the sides of your hips. Up onto your sit bones. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, raise up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, raise up to shoulder height. Bend at your elbows and bring your hands into the sides of your temples. Bring your elbows forward and arch your back. And then pull your elbows back. Lift your chin up. Your elbows forward and back. Bring your elbows forward. Keep your hands together in front of your face. Your forearms together if you can. Make circles with your elbows one way and then back the other way. And take your arms out to the sides, palms facing forward, pull back across your chest. Lift your chin. Take a few deep breaths. Raise your arms up. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, lower your arms down to the sides. Bring your hands down behind your back, interlace your fingers. And push your fingers down towards the ground behind you. Lifting your chest up. Squeezing your shoulder blades in. And then let go of your hands. You can inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, lower down to the sides. Bring your hands back into your temples. Lean over to the left side. And back to the centre. Over to the right side. And back to the centre again. Extend your arms out to the sides. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, lower down to the sides. Bring both hands over to the right side. You got a hand either side of your knee. And walk your hands out. And as you walk your hands out, try and reach with your left hand. And feel the stretch down the left side of your body. And walk out to the right side. Stretch with your right hand. And walk back to the centre. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, lower your hands down behind your back. And this time bring your hands in behind your back so your left hand is above your right hand. And pull your elbows back. And then forward. Back. and forward. Take the left hand down, right hand on top, fall back and forward, and back and forward. Your hands come down to the bottom of your back, raise your hands up, take an inhale. Exhale, lower down. And then bring your hands forward, come up onto your hands and knees. And as you breathe in, let your belly sink down, lift your chin up. And as you breathe out, arch your back and bring your chin in. Breathe in, come to cow. And breathe out, come to cat. And sit back onto your heels. And stretch out in front. Bring your chest forward. Your hips sink down. And come up onto the insteps, an upward facing dog. Your knees come down. Back to your heels again. Stretch out in front. Bring your chest forward. Draw your hands in underneath your shoulders. Come up onto your knees. And then come up to standing. Facing the long side of your mat. Your feet slightly wider than hip width. Toes turned out slightly. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And as you exhale, lower your arms down, bending your knees, keep your back nice and straight. Brush the ground with your hands. Raise your arms up as you inhale. And as you exhale, lower down, bend your knees. Inhale, raise your arms up. Interlace your fingers. Your feet out just a little bit wider, toes still turned out. And draw a big circle in the air, round to the left, down towards the ground, and up on the right. Once more round to the left, towards the ground, and up on the right. Hold it at the top. Go round to the right. All the way round the circle, not just at the bottom and the top. Round to the right again. And back up. And keep your feet nice and wide. You might even be able to take them slightly wider. Let go of your hands. Keep your right hand up. Left hand down onto your thigh. And stretch over with your right hand. And reach back up with both hands. Stretch up with your left. Lower your right hand down. Lean over with your left hand. Stretch up with both hands. And lower your arms down to the sides. Just toe and heel your feet in. Come up to the front of your mat. We'll take an inhale here. Raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. Bring your palms together. A back bend and then let your arms continue back. Raise them up. And then bring forward. And raise back up. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Walk your feet back. You're coming to downward facing dog. And walk your hands back towards your feet. So we're in a forward fold at the back of the mat. You can inhale, raise your arms up. Arms together and stretch back. And let your arms go back. And forward. And forward. And back up. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands forward. Go back to downward facing dog. And then walk your feet up to the front of the mat. We're back at the front of the mat in forward fold. We'll take an inhale, raise your arms up. Arms together and stretch back. Your arms circle round. And forward. Reach up, take an inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Take a step back on your left foot. And then on your right. And push up to downward facing dog. Bring your chest forward to plank. Knees down if you need to here. If you can keep your knees up, that's great. And lift your left leg up. Lower back down. And lift your right. Lower back down. Lower your chest down to the ground, feet onto the insteps. And push up to cobra. Back onto the balls of the feet. Lift your hips. Walk back to the front of the mat. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. Interlace your fingers. Take a side bend over to the left and over to the right. Back to the centre again, release the grip on your fingers. Take an inhale. As you exhale, fold forward once more. Just step back on your right foot. Turning your toes out. Coming onto the heel. Push down with your left foot to bring your body up. Raise your arms up. You're coming up to warrior one. And turn your chest round to the long side of the mat. Lower your arms down. And your palms down. Looking out over your left hand. Warrior two. Your left arm bend, bring it down onto your thigh. Take your right hand up towards the ceiling or the sky. And then rotate your arm forward and raise it back up. And backwards. Raise it back up. Then lower your arm towards the front. And lower down. Bring it underneath your thigh, reaching through. Raise your arm up. And lower down to your thigh. Push down with your left hand, bringing your left arm up. Back to reverse warrior. And straighten that left leg. You can stretch back again. Lower your left arm forward, circle your right arm over. Lower both hands down to the ground as you bend your left foot, bend your left knee, sorry, and step up to forward fold. And take a step back on your left foot, turning your toes out. Push down with your right to bring your body up. Raise your arms up into warrior one. And turn your chest and shoulders. Lower your arms down. Looking out over your right hand. Warrior two. Let your right arm bend, bring it down onto the thigh. Raise your left hand up. And then circle forward. And back up. And backwards. Forwards, raising back up. Lower your arm out to the side, bring your hand down underneath your thigh and stretch underneath. And raise your arm up. And lower back down onto your thigh, push down with your right hand, bring your right arm up. Stretch back to reverse warrior. And then let your right leg straighten and stretch back again. And lower your arm forward, let your left arm come up. Circle down to the ground, bend your right knee onto the ball of your left foot. And step up to forward fold. And bring your hands up the front of your shins to just below your knees. Straighten your arms. Straighten your back and look forward. Then relax your back. Take your hands to your elbows and let your upper body hang loose. Your hands come down towards the ground. And inhale, raise your arms up. Lower down to shoulder height, palms facing forward, pull back across your chest. And look up. Reach up, take an inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward. Take a step back on your left foot. And then on your right foot, push your hips up into downward facing dog. Raise your left leg up. And then lower down. Bend your knee. Bring your knee down to the centre of the mat. Raise your left leg up. And your left leg raised. Sorry, your right leg raised. Raise your left arm out in front. Lower both back down. Get your left foot back out. And lift up. Back to downward facing dog. Raise your right leg up. And then lower down, bend your knee. Your right knee on the mat and raise your left leg up. Hello, Martha. Raise your right hand up in front. Lower back down. Back to downward facing dog. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees down. And sit back onto your heels. And bring your chest forward. Walk your hands back towards your knees. And come to seated. Your left foot out in front. Hope you can see okay with Martha wandering around in the foreground. Hands to the sides of your hips. And inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, lower down. Your left foot in. Your right foot out. Hands to the sides of your hips again. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, lower down to the sides. Both feet out in front. Hands alongside your body with your fingers pointing forward. Come up onto your sit bones. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. Bring your feet in into seated. Hands to the sides of your hips. We'll take an inhale, raise your arms up. And as you exhale, turn your chest round to the right. Bring your left hand down onto your knee, right hand to the ground behind you. And twist to look back over your right shoulder. Can inhale, raise your arms up. And as you exhale, turn to the left. Bring your right hand down onto your knee, left hand to the ground behind your back. And twist to look back over your left shoulder. Inhale, raise your arms up. And as you exhale, lower your right hand down to the side, lean over with your left. Inhale, raise both arms up. And as you exhale, lower your left hand down, reach over with your right. Inhale, reach up with both hands. And as you exhale, lower down to the sides. Relax your neck and your shoulders. Take your feet out in front. And bring your backs down onto the mat. Arms alongside your body. Palms facing down, and draw your heels up towards your buttocks. And push down with your feet to push your hips up into bridge. And lower your hips down. Bring your feet up off the ground, bend your knees. Hug your knees up towards your chest. Gently rock from side to side on the bottom of your back. And back to the centre, lower the soles of your feet down to the ground. Extend your arms out to the sides. And cross your right leg over the top of the left leg. And inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees over towards the right side. Inhale back to the centre. Exhale over to the left side. Inhale back to the centre. Put your right foot down to the mat. Your left leg over the top of the right. Take an inhale here. You exhale, lower your knees over to the left side. Inhale back to the centre. And exhale over to the right side. Inhale back to the centre. Take your left foot down to the side of your right and relax your knees out to the sides. Bringing the soles of the feet together. And then extend your feet down to the bottom of the mat. Take your ankles apart, relax the toes out to the sides. Bring your arms to a position that's comfortable for you. And take your awareness up to the crown of your head. Scan down through your head and face. Relaxing the muscles in the face and in the jaw. Relax your neck and shoulders. Relax your upper arms. Relax your elbows, muscles in your forearms. Relax your wrists and hands, your thumbs and fingers. Bring your awareness into your upper body now. Relax your chest and rib cage. Relax the muscles across the top of the back. The muscles down the sides of the spine. Relax the bottom of the back. Muscles around the sides of the body. Relax the stomach muscles. Relax the hips, pelvis and the muscles in the buttocks. Relax the hamstrings, muscles all around the thighs. Relax the knees and calves, the ankles, feet and toes. Bring your awareness to your breathing now. Start to become aware of the inhale and exhale. And as you do, start to regulate the length of the inhale and exhale to a count of 4. As you breathe in, count 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Carry that on yourself now. Keeping the inhale. 4, we're going to double the length of the exhale, maximizing the relaxing power of the exhale. As you breathe in, count 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Carry that new rhythm on yourself now. Now release the focus from your breathing. Let your body take back control of the breath and restore it to its natural rhythm. Your awareness to the physical sensations in your body. Places where you can feel contact with the ground. And then let's gently start to bring some movement back into the body now. Move your hands and feet. Move your knees and hips. Move your chest and back. Your arms and shoulders. Your head and neck. And then when you're ready, if you turn on to your right side, and in your own time, bring yourself back up to seated. Let your body settle in again to being upright. A moment or two. Enjoy the relaxation in your body and the stillness in your mind. Take a deep breath in and out. If you've had your eyes closed, gently open them now. Namaste.